Yes, that is right. We are going to be doing a versus episode on 3 different pirate games. Yes, I'd include more, but normally we only put 3 games against each other for this particular series. Otherwise, I'd use games like Blackwake. But for this particular video, we are going to be doing Skull and Bones, Sea of Thieves, and we're going to be doing Assassin's Creed Black Flag. And just to notify you, I am a single player guy myself, so I won't be doing any multiplayer stuff in these 3 games. So for example, Assassin's Creed Black Flag, it's a single player game only, as you probably know. Also, Skull and Bones, we won't be doing any PvP. And in Sea of Thieves, we won't be engaging in any multiplayer battles. However, for that particular game, I will be doing it cooperatively with my friend Danny, who will be joining me on that particular game. And as we are Jump Inside Games, normally we only show you the first 2 hours of a video game, and we're going to be doing that for Skull and Bones, and we'll also be doing that for Sea of Thieves. But for Assassin's Creed Black Flag, because there is a lot of missions before you get the boat area, and I thought I really want to show you the boat, and I do have 100% completion file on that game, I'm going to be showing you 100% completion file of what a boat does in that particular game, just so you get a bit more extensiveness as the pirate aspect of those games. And before we properly get into this, I just want to let you know that I'm wearing a t-shirt from the merch store that we have on Jump Inside Games. So if you do want to go check out our merchandise, you can do by clicking on the links in the description. Go check out the merch right now if you do want to do that. That's completely up to you. Now, just to make you aware, I'm not actually making this series to say which the best one is. I'm more dividing this up into which one is best for you, which one are you going to enjoy the most out of. And starting off with boat driving, we're going to put right at the beginning, because I think that's the most important thing about these games. So starting off with this one, you've got 3 different speeds on this boat. You can go slow, you can speed up, and you can charge. You can also do the same thing in Skull and Bones. It's got the same 3 speeds set in that game. However, the top speed in this particular game has an agility meter, which means you can only go so fast for so long until your agility meter runs out. And to actually plan where you want to go to, you can mark locations on the map and then head to those locations inside the game itself. You'll be able to see where your marker is. However, in Sea of Thieves, you actually have to mark these locations down and find them yourselves as well. You have to check out the map table down on the decks below and then try and locate that by using the steering wheel and by using the northeast southwest meter on the side. So you can use that to locate where you've got to head to. And I'm sorry, Skull and Bones, but we have got to talk about how much ship exploration you have around your ship. And yes, in Black Flag, you can roam around your ship and your ship actually just looks beautiful. You can explore the entirety of your ship, run around it, and it looks amazing. And you just get to see that. You even have your own captain's quarters. So when you go inside your captain quarters area, you can actually just chill out inside here and roam around here. And inside Skull and Bones, the amount of exploration you have around your ship is 0. You cannot roam around your ship in this game. Now, for this particular game, this is Sea of Thieves, and yes, you get to explore around all 3 different decks. You get to explore your top, middle, and lower deck. Next, we're going to talk about ship variations, and you know what? I do like the fact that when it comes to the variation of what types of ships you can use, drive, and make them look like, this game does have a lot going for it. Skull and Bones is very good at this. It has 10 different types of ships currently in the game. Yes, it needs to add more, and yes, they need to be larger ships, because the biggest we've got right now is medium ships. So where are the larger ships? Come on, Skull and Bones, we need them in the game. However, at the moment, there are 10 different types of ships you can drive, and you can customize the way that they look. And in Skull and Bones, you can also customize the way ships look in this game. However, in this game, there are 3 different size ships you can drive depending on the size of your crew. Now, the one that we're driving is the Galleon. That's the biggest ship that you can drive in this game. But you've also got a medium-sized ship in this game, which is known as the Brig. And then you've also got the Sloop, which is the smallest ship you can drive in this game. And you pick these ships depending on how many players you've got in your game. Now, in this game, Black Flag, you do have ship customization, so you can change and design how you want your ship to look, but you don't actually have any control over the size of the ship. You do start off with a pretty big ship, and you'll be driving that for most of the game. Now, I'll end it with the size of your crew. With this game, you have quite a few members in your crew. You can walk around, you can interact with them. And then when you take over other ships by doing ship battles, you'll be able to actually go across to the other ship with your crew when they're close enough to it. Crew boarding in Skull and Bones, and yes, you can do crew boarding. However, it is mostly a cutscene, as you can see right here. This is exactly what crew boarding looks like. There's no actual proper fighting. It's just bringing a ship closer to you and just taking what's on their ship. And then it's back to the open oceans you go. Now, it is nice having a crew on this game and just seeing your crew on your ship. However, it's not like you can properly interact with them, which is a bit of a shame. And that's just that. There's nothing else I can say. And in Sea of Thieves, you don't have a crew as much as you would in the other games. In fact, in this game, you are the crew. If you want to lift that anchor, one of your team have to do it, or you have to do it. In this game, if you want to shoot a cannon, you have to choose what cannon fireball you want, and you have to go to the cannons and actually shoot them yourself. No one else is doing it for you. You have to do it. Now, I could natter on about these three games and decide which one I like the best and all that, but this isn't about which one I like the best. This one is about what suits you the best. And for me personally, I've come to a decision. And the decision goes like this. If you are a single player person who doesn't want to go too much into multiplayer and really wants a story behind the stuff that they do and have a lot of exploration, then I'd select Black Flag. With open exploration over the open oceans and deciding what you want to do and where you want to go while having a story connected to it, Black Flag is definitely the way to go. However, if you're not so bothered about a story and you just like the boat driving parts and you want to customize your ship in different variations and want to be playing it as a multiplayer game but by yourself, then maybe Skull and Bones might be the option for you. But if you want to play with your friends, have a good time, just have some fun and be able to interact with your boat fully, then maybe Sea of Thieves is the game and the way to go. If you've got friends, I'd say Sea of Thieves is probably the best game out there. But ending all that now, I want to hear from you. What is your favorite game? What's your choice? What do you think the best pirate game out is of the three of these? And which one do you fall into? Anyway, that's it from me. I've been Seb, and thank you so much for watching. And there is loads of stuff that I could talk about these games, but that's why the comments are there. So if you do want to say anything extra or be a bit more informative about your choice, then write them down in the comments down below. If you can't think of anything, put down a pirate emoji. I'm not sure if there is one, but see what you can come up with. Anyway, that's it from me, and I'll see you guys on another Jump Inside Gaming video. Goodbye.
Everyone says that I should get going, so